Hello boys, my name is Kuliyoshi and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. We are back on the Adventure Mode map. This will be our last video today. And we're going to be playing Young Link for this mission. We left off just kind of trying to do the missions in basically linear difficulty order, starting from easiest and going to hardest afterwards, so that's a thing we are trying to do. So I initially said I would finish the game or whatever by doing other stuff, but well, I'm not actually taking on the final boss here. Hey, where are you guys? Oh, jeez, I went right into that. Okay. Alright. Alright. There we go. And yes, I'm doing all these missions in linear order this time, so we're going to be in a lot of missions from Twilight, Ocarina of Time first, since that's the first one you would deal with. I like how you could just beam them with the Triforce by just doing that. That's a really cool attack that Young Link has. It makes him so strong. Of course, he's one of our strongest characters, so it's a very easy mission to do as a result. Okay. We got yet another heart container for him. Because of that. Alright. Alright. On to the next mission, which is just defeat enemies in time, which is not bad at all. Actually, I just realized the one at Mon actually is technically considered part of the same level, so if I want, I could actually keep going up. I might, actually. Oh yeah, that's right. Sheik has a new weapon. You probably don't remember this from a different weapon or video. Sheik got herself, what is it? Naginata? Something like that. I think I actually pronounced that pretty well for once. Yeah, it's basically a long sword, basically, or spear, whatever you call it. But yeah. Oh, actually, these missions up top I already did. Never mind. Don't have to worry about that, I guess. But we'll go for this next, which is defeat enemies in time. Which is pretty straightforward. We have to use Type Minda for one of the boosts, so we'll use her, and you know what, let's use Young Link again. We'll just throw him in there, we probably won't actually use him fully, so we can see Twilight Minda's win animation again, in case anybody forgot about that. Twilight Minda is definitely one of the best characters in the game. She has a much easier mission for easier time tackling the That's a really cool Asian picture. That's a really cool intro phase from Durania there. I just realized that's really cool. It actually kind of reminds me of Guitario quite a bit. Alright. Then. Right then. I don't know why. It just does, I guess. Alright. Oh, come on. What am I doing? I need to actually attack him properly. I forget how to guard. I forget, but there is a way to potentially guard. Okay. Oh, there's a Sheik here. I didn't even see. Hey, to take her out pretty fast, or she might inside the troops. That would be really bad if she did that. Okay, we quickly foiled the enemy's plan there. Let's just get rid of this now. Alright. And the swap comes in. Now we can finish this if we want. Alright, there we go. Done. That deals with that mission. Alright. There we go. At least these animations are usually kind of fast, so I don't have to necessarily watch them for a long time. I just like to make sure I show off each one at least once. Unfortunately, Minda is still missing one thing, an XP weapon. It's kind of unfortunate when that happens, but it is what it is. Oh, speaking of which, there is one now. I could have sworn there was none before, though. Okay, well, now we have an XP weapon. That helps out a lot. We'll keep it on that for now, and we could maybe use it later. Somehow I knew this would be in our quiz, just because the easier missions tend to have a lot more of these. Yes, we did a lot of lawn missions. Oh, yeah, this is Rudo. I was just making sure that this was correct. Alright, we have to use Rudo here. We'll use our strongest weapon again. Because apparently I did not use the strongest weapon on her last time. Most of this is just to clear out all the battles now, because if I really want to truly 100% this, I also have to clear all the missions with A rank anyway, so why not just go through and complete every single mission while we're here? After I clear the missions in Lydia... Okay, the enemy that can disappear, that's simple enough. Big Poes disappear quite a bit. I barely got his attack. Barely got his critical attack down. Goodness, that was close. He almost... it got me there. He got him. In case you're wondering what that is if you use an item attack on a character with the item attack marker over their head, you get what's called a critical attack, which prevents them from doing any damage. They damage themselves a little bit, and it also makes the weak point easier to break for some reason. The enemy that mobilizes you, that's also another easy one. The Reed Dad does it almost all the time. That's probably like the most memorable enemy of all time, because it's like, I definitely know Reed Dad stuns me a lot. Like, I've been stunned by him so many times. It's honestly unbelievable how annoying they are. So yeah, that's a pretty straightforward question. So far, I've only failed one question in a quiz, and that was because, well, again, it was pretty tough. I didn't truly understand it fully, I guess. The enemy in disguise is Sheik. Because Sheik is always Zelda in disguise, so, that's what they mean by that. And I know that because I've played a lot of this game, and I've also, of course, played through Ocarina of Time a lot as well. And Sheik is one of the main characters in that, which is essentially, Zelda's disguise. She doesn't actually reveal herself until later. It also helps that the other opponent is Link, and he definitely doesn't disguise himself. That's another way to do the quiz. Just figure out which enemy you know by default isn't the correct one, and then you know by default that the other enemy is the right one. That's just an alternative way of doing it if you are having troubles with any of these at all, that is. Alright. Since these are Ocarina of Time missions, we're getting a lot of archetypes for those specific characters, it looks like. I'll probably soon skip all of these animations once we get to like the third map or something, but for the new characters, I definitely want to make sure I show them off at least once. Cause it'd be 100% without showing off all the animations we could do. Oh boy, this one is an Hyrule one, but this one is an all-tax or devastating one on the difficulty rank of... Well, it's not really super difficult, nor is it hard, really. It's on the yellow square again. So this will probably be either 10 or 20. If it was on the red square, which in that game essentially refers to the square where if you go to that certain spot early on, it would probably be 30, but no, yeah, see, it's only 20, which is not too bad. Fortunately, Rudo doesn't have the best range. One thing I will try and do is try to slap the weak enemies as I go along this time, so they don't necessarily kill me. Oh, jeez, I forgot these guys have range, too. Any opponent that you're trying to deal with and other stuff, any opponent who has a ranged attack is by far the worst enemy ever. Because they can just snipe you from halfway across the map if you don't know what to do. And their attack animation is also very quick, so it's very easy to get sniped. I think the simplest way of doing this is obviously if we know that we can't really die during these missions. Oh, come on, dude. Again, the weakling enemies, I say, are always the hardest to deal with in here. As well as the enemy artillery troops. They're probably upgraded versions of the weak enemies that do a lot of damage. Okay, now the rest of the enemies have appeared all the way on the bottom right. Okay, let's check. I forgot. Is there any, battlefield info? Oh, he's all the way back there. That's who I was looking for, the transport captain. Let's make sure I don't move for the ranged characters. I don't want to take too long, so I'm going to slap this one. See, look at that. Voodoo has a little bit of delay before she takes out opponents. Okay. The good thing about this is, after doing some research, almost all of the missions require you to only do it in like 15 minutes, which is much easier than doing it in whatever long it wants us to. Again, there's still a lot of dodging here. I'm gonna use a special here. Oh, geez, I'm right in there. Okay, he nearly charged me there. Okay, they're all done. Okay, good. That was tiring. Everyone, good job. Now let's rest up for the next battle. I imagine if they wanted to make this even more annoying, it would be having to do it with a specific character with no item attacks. Now that would be really chilly, because then I would basically have to walk up, slap an enemy, dodge, map, dodge, tap, dodge. It would just take really long, and if I make even one mistake, I just have to reset, because, well... Unless, well, I guess in a Switch version I would have to, but... If I take any more than 2 hits, I just straight up die, and I have to reset and try again. Okay, this one's just defeat enemies in time, which is perfectly fine. It requires Midna, but I have an easy way to do it otherwise. I'm gonna use her. Use Young Link again. I'll try to probably focus more on which character is closest now. I'll try to use that fairy magic again. I found out fairy magic is really broken for these missions if you know what you're doing. Oh, now we have to defeat Hyrule all of a sudden. What's funny is Young Link is also technically initially from Ocarina of Time, since that's when he was introduced, at least. No reason to show any of the giant boss animations. We've seen those like probably 500 times or so throughout the entire game. At the beginning, I definitely showed all of their animations, but... now we're done with a lot of stuff, it'll be crazy. Okay, Goma is one I kind of need a lot of farming for, so you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just take out Midna. Okay, there we go. Oh, Darunia's right next to me. We're gonna take him out. This big boy here. Big boy Darunia. That's a lot of health gone from Darunia. Let's use this right in here. Fairy magic time. 120 KO'd. See, that's how busted the fairy magic truly is. Take out the Sheik real quick. Oh, you got a couple of them there. Alright. Took him out and finished the mission at the same time. Well, of course we were gonna win. What do you expect? Alright. Let me get another chest for Midna. Let's see what it is. Okay. Okay. It seems like most of the art containers or art pieces for all the characters are on this map, and then the Master Quest map will have all their weapons, it seems like. It's a thing that always happens. Okay, now this is the next linear one, and this one is a regular mission, and it wants Darunia, so looks like we're using Darunia, big boy, this time. We're gonna go ahead and get another Rupee Festival real quick while we're here. Okay, we're starting to run out of these. We might need to farm more of those. I think you can get a lot from other stuff. Alright. We'll just go with this XP weapon here. And Brill again. Kinda... Okay, this one has an item we can get from it. Alright. We need to capture a lot of stuff. Lakeside Keep, Temple Face Keep up top, and King's Hall also up top. Quite a bit of stuff here. But before we can even do that, we have to deal with these troops here, and whatever this mission is. Okay, this is a classic defeat the captains. Oh my, rogue forces already. We can pit this up while we're at it. Because now they're gonna try and approach them. Okay, good. Good. Right, let's take out these captains up top now. We also need 12 iron KOs for this mission, but that won't be that difficult, I think. Oh, look at all the enemies here. Okay. We have Volga as one of our allies as well. I didn't notice Volga was there too. Okay then. Whatever you say, game. I'm literally right there, by the way, Alien Captain. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. I think he's only taking damage because of this barrier. Now that the barrier's down, he doesn't have to worry. Unless... I think he might have been higher up. Who knows? That's probably Darunia's fastest attack. I'll try and spam that a bit more. Okay, we do not need to capture any of the other rooms. So let's just... I just wanted to capture that just for the extra troops. So now we'll go in and do this. And then we have to take out all the keeps up the top. Goodness, I went towards the wrong enemy there. Well, now we have a summoner. Is it gonna do the thing? Yeah. That's fine. I probably won't be able to deal with that summoner immediately. How is Sheik in trouble? How? How? I protected him. I guess I was not anywhere near protecting him that I fought. Okay, well, after I do this, it looks like I'm gonna have to go backwards now. May as well take the fastest route back while I'm at it. Unfortunately, none of my fairy goals allow me to necessarily revive a dead enter. So, yeah. I guess fairy magic could maybe protect them. Let's try and go for that, if we can even get enough items for that. Oh, so that's what was stopping him. It's Stallmaster. So there was a Stallmaster right in Sheik's face that I didn't notice. And that's what he was getting stuck on. Ah, figures. Of course, now Sheik has nothing near him. Oh, that big pole's in trouble from earlier, the rogue forces. Well, we'll be coming right up in a minute anyway. And another one as well. Can I rescue him even? I don't know. I don't even know where he is. Oh, he's further down. That's why. Oh, look at all these enemies I can kill for KOs. Alright. You think that's enough forces for ya? Okay. I like how by the time I came back to Sheet, he only got into a trouble just because of that one other thing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go towards the summoner next. I just realized that whole keep thing was a trap. It doesn't even allow me to do another one. So I have to deal with this barrier now. That's fine. I haven't really taken much damage up to this point, so it'll be fine. Okay. Another heart container. Okay, now he's over there trying to take on that keep that I didn't take out before. I'm not going to take it out though. Oh yeah, see. As the summoner starts summoning more and more enemies, he eventually summons more enemies, but part of that can actually be used to your advantage, so if you let them all spawn on purpose and then you just kill enemies near you, you'll get tons of KOs really fast. That's essentially how you grind your KO weapons, is kill all the enemies in the regular keeps, and then every time the opponents summon enemies near you, you just kill them. It's fine. Alright. Another fairy cloven from that one. Okay. Alright. Now it's time for Udo again. Time to take her out. Yeah, I don't care that I see it out that Ice Egg Puddle. He could just die. It's fine. We're trying to take out Rudo a little quick instead. Hey. There we go. Remind me of play a melody for times of celebration when this is all through. That's what Sheik just said there. Okay. Whatever you want, Sheik. Whatever you want, I guess. Okay. We got a new costume, which is yet another costume for Link, by the way. Oh, and Serious Sod makes a return appearance, by the way. Definitely my favorite Winnie animation of the characters so far. The only one that does this unique sound. Definitely the only one that does this unique music, which I like. Okay. Now this one, which is defeat all enemies. As, solo Twilight Minda. Only Twilight Minda can do this map. But it should be pretty straightforward. The second one is just defeat all giant bosses in time, but with level 4 and with Darunia as well. It also gives us a water bomb as an item card if we can win it. After this, we'll probably be done with all the radio maps. Hammer power-up, interestingly. It's probably the worst power-up it could have given me because I'm not gonna really use that much. Okay, I don't need to look at this anymore for a while. I can just go back to the menu here. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm using a guide to make sure I know where all the piece of hearts or heart containers are located so I can get them ahead of time. That cannon is really cool. Just pulls a cannon from out of nowhere. Alright. Okay. We're done with that. And we have another Naruto to take out. How many times do we have to take out this princess, I wonder? Yeah, she's an princess. Zora princess, to be specific. We got a weak point break on that one. Oh, goodness. Alright. We're done with that. That was more strenuous than I expected. Still, it wasn't without a bit of fun. I've already seen this animation a couple of times today. Let's, skip it now. Well, except for the chest animation, because why not? At least show that. Ugh. Okay, then. That's over with. Again, we're skipping the animations that we've seen a lot of, or have already seen here today. Basically, anything we've seen the second time, we're skipping by default, because we don't want to show it all the time, because otherwise we won't be able to do as much stuff. Ooh, we have to face off against Manhandla. This is where things get a bit interesting, because Manhandla is one of the most annoying opponents to take out. So you know what? I'm going to use both Links here. I'll probably just end up using Link for the entire thing this time. Because whenever I try and kill them with someone else, it doesn't really go well. So I'll kind of just do this instead. Oh, jeez, I didn't know I could do that there. Make sure I get this defeated. Alright. Quick KO on that first Manhandler. Oh, that's how you do it. So, you know how ZR does your main stuff, which is using your items? Well, the other one, Z left, is actually your guard. And that's how you're supposed to deal with that Manhandler block. It's just I haven't been dealing that often because usually I don't have to worry about that as much. So when I suddenly have to deal with other stuff, it gets really annoying. Okay, I won't have to use it here, but you see, if I could just use this to block a lot of attacks, and if anything attacks me, I'll just block it. That's really useful for blocking Manhandler's seed attack, which would normally be really hard to do without blocking. It's kind of strange that going through this game and knowing a lot of stuff how to go fast, the one thing I forgot how to do was how to block, but now I learned. Even the best players still have something to learn every day, it seems like. Oh, we're getting Darunia's item from this spot. Since it's Link's animation, we'll skip that for sure. We've seen this animation multiple times. We'll probably have to show his other animations at some point, which will happen once we get his other weapons. That being said, we have to level up to a really strong level before we can truly use them. Okay, this one is actually one from the later mission, but there is one other mission we haven't done, and it's this one here. So we're gonna... Oh, hang on, I don't need to do this. We have an ice arrow that we can use. Whenever there's an ice arrow, that means by default that has to be a treasure. Defeat the big poke horses. Skull Kid only. Yeah, as full solo, Skull Kid only. Okay then. That's fine, Skull Kid's a pretty good character. Alright, so to get the full victory, we need 12 A rank victory. We need, again, 12 other KOs. And we need to capture South Temple and East Keep. And South Temple's right down here. Let's just capture it right here rather than wasting time here. It will be a bit slow at first, but I'm sure this will work. We won't use any specials because that'll make us take longer to take the keep. Hey, now we don't have to do that here. Alright. That takes care of that problem. Next is East Keep, which should be right around the area where I'm going anyway. So I'll just take the east route here. I'm not going to take out that. We need to save the stranded ally forces now. Again, the enemy that we were supposed to summon there kind of got into the wall. Alright. Goodness, we have to walk a really long way to get to this next keep, which is a bit annoying. That is really difficult. East keeps by the way all the way over there, but we'll have to do it later because, yeah, when we have to save the stranded allied forces, we kind of have to go fast. Otherwise, we kind of just lose. It's definitely a very annoying priority objective to complete. Let's kill this captain. And they're both in trouble already. Because we are not going fast enough here. Once I take out this Hoet though, we can just go for them. One of those is not... I think he's farther back. Yeah, he's a different one. If I can get over there, I could actually save him. Alright, there we go. Rescued him. Darunia is one of the main characters, so we need to make sure he stays alive. Wow, we defeated both of them really quick. Alright. All the stranded allied forces are saved. Now we need to make sure they don't die later. Alright. Oh goodness, Rudo's all the way down there and already has damage on that. Yeah, I don't care about East Temple. Okay. Riddle's all the way down there from the looks of it. Let's take Eastkeep, go back and help her, and then save the other characters after we're done. And we'll probably do major attacks to this a bit quicker. That deals with the other chests that we have to get. Okay, that takes care of that. At least we don't have a base to protect in this. It's just allied characters. They can sometimes get really low. And now we need to make sure Rudel's safe. This one isn't even captured by anyone. Looks like it's inactive for this battle, from the looks of it. Okay, Rudel's not actually... Oh, here they come. Right on cue. Let's special these guys down so they don't do anything. That takes care of one. Now we need to take care of the others. Again, that thing spawned in the wall, so we couldn't really do anything there. Okay. Oh, I just realized Rudel's actually going to the commander. So that's why he was moving. Wait a minute. That's right, Rudel's going to Sheik, so we have to be kind of quick. That's why we had to keep real safe. Okay, well, we're right on time anyway. Meanwhile, we have a Sheik to take out. Okay. Here comes Sheik. Oh darn it, that's the cheat attack. And this time I got caught by it. That's a bit annoying. Alright. Took care of Sheik. Wonderful work, everyone. And there's our heart container for Skull Kid. We did a good job here. Okay, now we can move on to a different section of the map, which since we already did all the ones on the section, the next ones will be via Twilight Princess, and I know exactly where to start with that one, because there's some ones that I didn't do in the graveyard that I still have to do, so I'll do those first. Okay. Oh, we have this again. Let's quickly get rid of that. Just smash the crap out of it until get that done. And the reason why I'm doing some of this stuff is I know oh, there's some stuff we have to get here. So let's go ahead and do that first. Which is the Twilight Princess mission. Defeat all the enemies. If we want the item, we have to use Linkle. Thankfully, she also has boosts. She's also the recommended character for the mission, so it should be pretty straightforward. After this, we'll probably clear out the top quarter, then go back down and clear out all the Twilight Princess stuff, and then do other stuff after that. I went so fast, by the way, these guys didn't even get a chance to spawn. Okay. Next, opponents. Of course, when you're not doing the mission where you have to actively just actually play the game and try and defeat the commander to win the battle, it definitely goes a lot quicker. I'm walking right into this Deku Baba. Let's make sure we kill him first. Please tell me this opens. Okay, good. I feel like this is gonna be a little bit faster than the other way. This is actually where Linkle initially went to at first, so this is technically our home area. Oh, and their attacks can also hit themselves, too, when you do that crit attack, which is why that icy big poke kind of just flew in the air, because when you hit one of their friends with a critical attack, then their attack or whatever, or them getting crit attack, they'll actually hit their own team instead, which I find quite interesting. And the pose are probably the coolest animation when you hit them with that, because they kind of just deflate themselves when that happens. It's just a cool animation, in my opinion. Initially, when I did this, I wanted to go more in a linear order, but I've decided to just, out to other stuff. Okay, one more mission should be it. That'll be it for today. Got another recorder, and we have full silver gauntlets on Link. Alright, let's, keep that one weapon and then just get rid of the others. Actually, I might keep this one. Alright. But we have the others. Some of the ones with 5,000 KOs are really hard to unlock stuff on. Where's the good one? I forgot. That's not the good one. That's fine, I'll just... I actually have multiple big ones nice with experience. I'll do that instead. Okay, we'll be going to the right the next time from the looks of it. Oh, and we can clear out this mission too. This is a mission we didn't get to do much on. Probably because we went there on the first time. Okay, let's do this now. It's another giant bosses, but this time it's using Toon Link and a couple other characters. Toon Link is definitely strong enough. We might use him to actually kill opponents this time around. But we'll probably end up using Young Link again. Well, for sure we're bringing Young Link into this. Okay. The rank of the weapon doesn't usually matter that much if you're just going for regular gameplay. And we get Ting Dodongo's battle theme as our theme for facing him. Let's try and actually do the strategy that I mentioned before. Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. See, that's how you're supposed to deal with that. Just block it. Oh, darn it. He's still too weak to take out Manandla, after all. Now he could potentially get random trolley attacks. I just barely pressed that in time, by the way. Barely killed him, okay. Now we use Link for the last of it. Like out in the earlier missions, you have a character that helps you out and tries to defeat the bosses with you, but after you get past a certain part, you have like Giriam appear instead, who actually betrays you, which I find quite interesting. Of course, it doesn't really make a difference since the allied characters often don't really do much anyways. Definitely do not have enough health to take him out with the Seshel, so we'll just hit him in. Wow. Okay, we took out, Gibdo right as we were using our attack, which was kind of interesting. But, okay then. And we got Toon Link's, Piece of Heart from this mission. Okay. Hey, it's actually a Heart Container, my bad. Right. Still trying to get heart containers here. Alright, and that's gonna be it for this video, I think. Although we did do a lot of our missions or whatever, I found the Skyward Sword mission, what is it? Not this one. This one, to be really difficult. Anything where you have to fight the prison is surprisingly difficult. I do not like it one bit. It's really annoying. Also, I just realized I forgot to do this, so the next time we play this game, we will go back to this zone. That's 4 from the right, which is M3. That's another one I missed, I forgot to do. This is a full battle, though, with the Cliff Beast, who is also, Manhandle, I mean, Goma, apparently. That's not fun. Goma tends to be really annoying. Well, with that in mind, though, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you like, you guys enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.